Action!
I noticed they say foxy ass a lot. Nobody swears like that.
What would you say?
You look like Queen Victoria showed up her.
You daft old...
Consider this a parental advisory because the following review contains strong language.
You really are a tricksy old and you're a sad, stinky bitch.
If there's one thing British cinema is great at, it's taking a forgotten piece of history and turning it into something riveting or hilarious, or at the very least, feel good. Sometimes all three at once. In fact, the Brits are so accomplished at this kind of filmmaking, they can probably do it in their sleep, which also explains why not all of these movies are created equal. Even though the quality varies, the worst British biographical flick is still eminently watchable, because this tiny collection of islands off the coast of Europe is blessed with some of the finest actors on the planet. Take Wicked Little Letters, for example, which is a solid but not spectacular entry in the genre, but it's elevated immeasurably by the cast that includes Oscar winner Olivia Colman, Oscar nominee Jessie Buckley, the great Timothy Spall, and BAFTA-winning Gemma Jones.
What would your husband think?
My husband isn't alive, Ray, so he's not thinking a great deal.
The film revives a dark but epically English moment in the history of the seaside village of Littlehampton, where in the 1920s locals began receiving eye-wateringly obscene anonymous letters, presumably written by someone who had no real experience with cursing, based on the arrangement of swear words.
You want in the nose holes, you old beetle.
Beetle!
The letters' frequency and colourful nature became the talk of the town and, eventually, a national scandal that made the papers. In the movie, as in real life, the authorities focused their attention on the hard-drinking, foul-mouthed Irish migrant Rose Gooding, played by Jessie Buckley.
I'll get you in the ball sack! She's heinous.
Who was accused by her chaste spinster neighbour, Edith Swan, played by Colman. Edith still lives with her parents under the strict rule of her Puritan father, Timothy Spall, but as the mystery of the Wicked Letters unfolds, it soon becomes apparent all is not as it seems.
If you meddle in my case, these will be on your wrists.
Director Thea Sharrock, who did Me Before You, leans into the idea of using this premise as a way of examining gender roles and discrimination, which would have been even more powerful if some scenes weren't just played for laughs.
A woman police officer. Oh look, flying pig.
Regardless, it is an absolute treat to see Buckley and Colman go about their roles, with the latter in particular delivering something close to perfection as her character gets increasingly complicated. A fascinating and fun history lesson as only the Brits can make, and you might just learn a few new swear words to boot. Wicked Little Letters gets 3 stars.
And cut.